Here at Whissel Realty, we look at launching your home onto the real estate market, much like what Hollywood does when they launch the next movie. They don't just decide, hey, today's a good day, let's put it out today. No, there's a big buildup involved. This is the same process that we want to do when it comes to putting your home on the market. This is a process that actually has become recognized as a trademark by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office as the 7-day listing launch. This is a process that has allowed us to become the #1 brokerage in San Diego for the last 7 years. This is what we're going to do for your home. This is what we do to generate the highest possible price and give you the best possible terms. So let's dive into this. Day one, we have an in-house media team. They're going to come out to your home. They're going to do a photo shoot. We're going to have our professional photographers out there with all our professional equipment. We're going to look at the best angles, the best lighting to make sure your home stands out. So when a buyer who's probably looking on their cell phone at homes, we want to make sure that they don't scroll past your home. It's going to pop out at them. Day number 2, we have 2 unique methods here. One we learned during COVID was, during COVID when we couldn't get into homes, we figured out a way to get buyers into homes, and it's called 3D technology, which basically allows a buyer to get into your home without ever going in there. They can basically look up, look down, walk through the kitchen, see everything about your home without ever hopping on a plane or getting in a car and driving to your home. Very unique thing that we do there. We also have a floor plan. Now, new homes always have floor plans, but very rarely does a resale home have a floor plan. Well, think about it. If a buyer is looking at a 2-story home, aren't they going to want to know where the master bedroom is? First floor, second floor? Or maybe they have young children and they want to make sure that their rooms are close to theirs, or maybe they don't. But anyway, this is what buyers want. This is what we're going to provide for them. Day number 3. What we're going to do on day number 3 is we have a direct mail campaign where we're going to send out mailers to all your closest neighbors that we actually break down into 2 categories. Number 1, there's your renters. And if you've experienced rent in San Diego, it's just crazy. So possibly they're tired of paying rent, but they love your neighborhood. We want to let them know that your home is now on the market. The other category is the people that have been in the neighborhood. They love the neighborhood. And you know what? They're very excited. They're going to tell all their friends and family about your home coming on the market. They're actually going to become our sales army to help promote your home. Day number 4. This is our Coming Soon campaign. Basically, we developed proprietary technology that allows us to push your home out to all the brokers in our brokerage. And by the way, we are the biggest brokerage in San Diego, and allows them to get their agents to see your home before it even comes on the market. Now, why do you say that's a big deal? In the 20 years I have in experience in real estate, I found that a buyer will pay a premium if they could have access to a home before it even comes on the market. Think about it. They won't have to deal with bidding wars or anything like that. So it's possible that your home could be sold before it even gets on the market. That's our Coming Soon campaign. Day number 5, signage. Oh, really? Signage? Yeah, signage. We think of everything. Have you ever been driving down the freeway and you see the Caltrans cones out there? They're orange. Yeah, you can't miss them, right? They're designed to attract your eye. Well, we try to think of every detail. So our signs, guess what? They're Caltrans orange. So when people are driving around neighborhoods, it's going to catch their eye and they're going to draw their attention to your home being listed. That's another opportunity. We try to think of every single detail. Day number 6, this is where we go coming live. We're actually going to launch it on the MLS, which basically means this. We're a data-driven company. We look at everything. We don't look at hunches. We don't look at gut feelings. We look at data. And one thing we know is that buyers are more likely to shop for homes, to look on the internet on Thursdays and Fridays. And they're actually between the hours of 9 and 5, which means we're all looking at homes while we're at work, right? So guess what? We're going to put your home on the market right before that, either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. That way it will launch to the top of the search engines, so it'll be one of the first homes that buyers see on Thursdays and Fridays. Very strategic about that. Also, all the third-party sources out there, your Zillow, your Trulio, your Realtor.com, they're also going to get your listing at the top of their search engine when buyers are more likely to be looking. Day number 7. This is our social media campaign. Now, we don't just throw it out there on social media hoping that, hit the right eye. We're very strategic about who we market to. We're going to look at your home and is it best for a first-time home buyer, maybe an investor, maybe a luxury buyer, maybe a move-up buyer. we're going to know what type of buyer is more likely going to look at your home. So we're going to target verbiage that attracts that buyer. I mean, think about it. Have you ever been searching on the internet and then that day you go to your Facebook and what you were searching for shows up on your Facebook feed? That's targeted marketing, and that's what we do. So think about it. This is crazy. We have 7 days of strategic methods to get your home in front of the most buyers, to give you the highest possible price with the best terms. So if you want more information on this, just click on the number below. I'm Tom Lux of Whissel Realty, and who represents you matters.